Hello everybody, what's up YouTube? Okay, we did first part of CICD workflow, so today is the day to finish our job. What do we have now? When I make some changes in my code and push it on GitHub, the GitHub Actions series sees this new contribution and make a test for our controller. In this project, all logic is gonna be in one controller, so we don't need to test everything. And now what I want to do is to push this new version of code into host, so I don't need to log in on host each time and pull it. This is the aim for today. Let's get started. Last time we invented this ci.yml file, let's add a new function here, and after that we will be able to call it CICD.yml. But before we do this, take a look at this readme file. It was generated for us by GitHub, and it is always open first. Let's make it a bit more useful. Here you can see these beautiful badges, and I want to add one more. It will show us a status of last executed action. Okay, open it for changes. Here is a paragraph for those badges, and there is an article in GitHub documentation where we will find a right image. Okay, here you are. Copy the link. We need to write the name of our UML file here, so now it is ci.uml. When I save this file, our action runs, so when test is passed, this badge shows us the last status. Now it is green. I think it means that everything is okay. Don't forget to synchronize the code. Now we are ready to continue. When we updated the host, we used SSH client to have access to host terminal, and then asked Git to pull the code from GitHub. Now we are going to do the same thing, but let's teach our CI action do it for us. So we are gonna log into host, and it is better to have a special user for that. Unfortunately, I don't have an opportunity to create a new user on my hosting operation system, but if you use dedicated server or virtual server, you have full access, and I beg you to create a separate user for your Git. This is a simple Linux command add user that helps you. My host has CentOS 7 on board, so regular Linux commands are supported there. Okay, when we have a user and password for SSH login, we need to create secret actions variables that we can use in the code, but nobody will see them. Go to the settings section, then secrets and actions. Here are all created secrets, and let's make another one. New repository secret, name is SSH sites user test, and secret is git user. Make new secret for the password. I made those secrets for host's IP address and SSH port that I use on the server. It seems we are ready to write new function to the CI file. But did you know that GitHub has a marketplace? Actually it has, and there is a library for SSH commands, so copy this example and paste it into our CI file. I have already changed these secrets, so there is an IP address, user, password and port. When login has happened, we can use regular Linux commands. So here we go to the work catalog and then ask Git to pull the code from repository. Pay attention to this option. It means that we need to have first job ready before this job starts. Thereby we can prepare our repository, make all tests, and only if all tests are passed, we will upload the code on host. Okay, good. Our CICD file is ready. It is supposed to test the controller and then push new version of code into host. So all new features will be added on host automatically. But we didn't add any new features so far. So now we cannot distinguish if there is something new. Therefore, let's make some changes in a view layer and try the whole system. So this is an ordinary Laravel index page. I just want to know if this page would be updated when I wrote something on my local IDE. So I just open a welcome blade file and let's say capitalize the Laravel here. Then git add, git commit and git push. What is happening here? The action is running and have a look. There are two jobs here. Moreover, second job runs after the first one. Okay, it's ready. And what do we have on a web page? Yes, it was updated. It is pretty awesome. But what would happen if we had an error in our test? Let's check it out. I screwed up the test, so it will not work properly. And let's see what is happening here now. The test is failed and second job wasn't executed. And obviously the web page wasn't updated. That's perfect. By the way, how does the page look like? It is red now. I don't like it. Let's make it green again. Change the test status again and change the view again and rename the CI file. Add and push everything again and check how it looks now. It is better, isn't it? Okay, that's all for today. Thanks for watching and have a nice day, guys. Please don't forget to subscribe the channel and see you in the next video.